What was your fear? Like, what was it that hit you that made you go, we have to stop doing this?
So it's basically anyone can draw a straight line, right, on a graph. The key is looking ahead and actually at that point, 3 years out, 3 years out, 4 years out, and asking, like you're asking, what does this mean for the world? What does it mean? What does the world have to look like if we're at this point? And we're already seeing the first kind of wave of risk sets just begin to materialize, and that's kind of the weaponization risk sets. So you think about stuff like large-scale psychological manipulation of social media. Actually, really easy to do now. You train a model on just a whole bunch of tweets. You can actually direct it to push a narrative like, maybe China should own Taiwan or, whatever, something
Right.
like that. And you can train it to adjust the discourse and have increasing levels of effectiveness to that. Just as you increase the general capability surface of these systems, we don't know how to predict what exactly comes out of them at each level of scale, but it's just general increasing power. And then the kind of next beat of risk after that. So we're scaling these systems. We're on track to scale systems that are at human level, like generally as smart, however you define that, as a person or greater. And OpenAI and the other labs are saying, yeah, it might be 2 years away, 3 years away, 4 years away, like insanely close. At the same time, and we can go into the details of this, but we actually don't understand how to reliably control these systems. We don't understand how to get these systems to do what it is we want. We can kind of like poke them and prod them and get them to kind of adjust, but you've seen, and we can go over these examples, we've seen example after example of, Bing Sydney yelling at users, Google showing 17th century British scientists that are racially diverse, all that kind of stuff. We don't really understand how to like aim it or align it or steer it. And so then you kind of ask yourself, well, we're on track to get here. We are not on track to control these systems effectively. How bad is that? And the risk is if you have a system that is significantly smarter than humans or human organization, that we basically get disempowered in various ways relative to that system. And we can go into some details on that too.